Welcome back to Mission and Minister Sylvester's live broadcast taken from our special location of Mana Mission. We just rest around there, and I want to thank you. You know what happens at Mana Mission, and the mission is actually a very special name, not as it is in corruption, but you know what happened there is for healing. And now we also say that having our very journey taken from that distance and getting here had called for a very special work. As we came here seeing somebody on the way trying to fix something very important as a machinery, and we came doing it. Now this has also connected with us as the Lord indeed is mighty. Looking at the base of this very special tree, as a flower you want to say it is, that it would also have a knowledge, right? Now let's look at what knowledge we have gathered or the piece of information that we got from this. I came with my flower like this. So to place it on it means that I have a wings that is open, stretch you open, wisdom open, and all that makes the fruit. You know that the best channel that ever raised life issues and concerns of healing is this very one. I am nobody else other than myself, Sylvester, the great Christian back in January Beth Sunday. I've never been any other person. If I transform to a situation, that doesn't mean that there is a power that is able to change myself to a corrupt identity. All that they claim is because that's all they have. And I deny it. I'm not a beast. The beast, myself, will be the beast as in human, not the beast that you know to be a goat or lion. I don't worship any lion. For this knowledge is not calling for anything beast or the beast from a thing, but that there is a wisdom. What is wisdom? Way dominion. That if I'm able to walk or take 100-kilometer walk to make it successful, that's the dominion. So whatever applies to what the journey is what? Stamina. The stamina is what? How long you will stand it. Energy is out. What coordinates stamina? Strength is what? Fix your going and coming. All these are the things that made it. That is your wisdom. So whatever they say add to you a little, you'll do it. That is exercise. Also profited a little. So what you add to the word is exercise and all of that. Now watch carefully. This is where we will lacking nothing but toughies that you have. Now look at it. So at the lekma as it is, this is beyond control. To mention lekma, at the same time, man and mission, because they are supernatural. What do they do here? Do you not have this same channel on my own content as broadcasting the main things, the things that happen right there? I can only take a hold. It's true if I want to go there. That is spiritually where it is very important. That's where I play a role of function. I'm not a spirit that is great in you as a sinner. I break away from you. A sinner, I break away from you. I'm not a great one in you as a sinner. I break away from you again. And I connect with the business. So the business is not a sinner. So the business is to what? Function. Now watch carefully. It's a very important thing to note that the Lord indeed, the same person that is here before you in the light, is the same one that is also broadcasting the materials that is for our guidance and teaching. We will not waste time on the broadcast as it is already given. Try to do this for many reasons, and I'm showing you that. Wow. We try to broadcast the end of the game. Welcome back. Now, we're talking about Knos. There's a letter called E. So if you have something to do with E, your exams will show you the results. Now, who understands the results? The prophet. Where is the prophet? You don't have any prophet that do it things according to the Bible. They do it according to what? What spirit they have. As the Bible also says that the spirit that the prophet uses is a subject to him only. So him only, he alone knows what spirit he is using. But in reality of the Lord, when it's truly the Lord that made it, we will be able to do all things without limitation. So what they can do that we cannot do is because we didn't value what they do. But that we made available what they can do. That's all I can say. That we're talking of Knos. So that when we talk of Knos, we're going to mention Enoch in this conversation. And then we are told that Enoch had lived 365 years. And that when they tell you the whole leap year and all of that, that you study in the Bible or in the book or in the science, they say they what? 365. That goes round. So it means that the accurate number of who it was given to show the weather and conditions is the one whose age has been made of this world. To have E, you definitely have a connection to what the Lord is saying is truth. That's why internet was really made E, and we've upgraded it to this time now. I'm saying from what the kingdom looks like. That when you see this very plant, there is a special name for it, right? So that special name which you don't know is why we are saying, let's take a look. You need to understand that first before you go on with what? Any other thing that the Lord is showing us. Let's take a look at what is available right now, as you won't understand until understanding is given. So it will be hard for what? Those who don't learn, those who don't obey him, those who are not predestined for his cause like this. They will never have it. You can read a book, you claim whatever, but you are not a virgin. So that alone makes you what? Who cannot boast of the Lord or in the Lord. For he did not say you should spoil yourself even when the opportunity is that you should have conserved it. Don't spoil it before you claim somebody. In the name of somebody, you do it. You can never do that. I am telling you, it is not given unto you that you can do what you think and go scot-free. If you deny learning, the Lord will also deny you. This is where I am, and I'm telling you what is happening. That we need to understand the teachings of the word and what they are in reality of what happening. Look at the cloud. Now take our presentation. What we say is 365 years. In 365 years, or E65 or E69. We're going to take a look at these two-part main scriptures and see if we decode very well what the Lord is saying that we have to have as an understanding. That this plant is of what? Kingdom. It is named of kingdom. So when I show you later, all that you need to understand in the comment section, you know why it is connected. So once I stop here by the Spirit and decide to help or support somebody, then my presence, tell that you only need the air or water or rain, how it is the Spirit that you need. That's what we approach if indeed you were calling for support or help, that the Lord may show up. Now on the display, you will look at it as the live picture taken also from this. Is this you cannot deny. Let's say the Lord indeed is our help. How is the Lord being our help? Did you journey in his name? Now watch carefully. We're going to look at what? First of all, Enoch chapter 65. I will look at all that it had, and then supposedly we'll be saying, we command any fish out. Any sinful creature that will be manipulated unto a beast, we delete it. We command and replace to you our suffering. We replace to you our suffering. Break up now. We have no covenant with any animal. I'm the only one who can say, indeed it is a covenant with the Lord if you are claiming you are one of him, to be truth, purest. Now listen carefully in Enoch chapter 65, which we derive from what his age, that at the time I attained 36 years, you should have known the end is right before you. And now in 37 plus, already you're hearing it. You are seeing it. So in Enoch chapter 65, you know, they wanted me to talk about the 30s. I won't say it. We've gone past a long time. The age or the world will tell you what I'm doing now. So Enoch chapter 65. Let a liar be ashamed of himself that he cannot present himself before us, as I won't be showing anything of him. He has no element in this, except he gets to support it or I deny him. Every time it's right for me, I deny him. So after this, he showed him the angels of punishment who were prepared to come and to open all the mighty waters under the earth, that they may be for punishment and for the destruction of all those who remain and dwell upon the earth. You have never been prepared to hear it in news like this, so that you will even say, should there be an opportunity given? Then you would have aligned yourself or contained with the best way it is. But the enemy that is in you says, no, there's nobody like that. Nothing like that. But let's see if indeed the Lord is of his own word. Whatever you call it, there you know it. This is an Aquarian age, the water bearer, the one who carried life and earth, the one who made it, born of the midnight, so that it's rightly on Sunday, midnight also, so that Lucifer, whatever the morning bright star, everything is with one person's birth, that result time of life, so that they cannot claim they are the one. Now what here? Now 3 says what? And the Lord of spirits commanded the angels who went forth not to take up the men and preserve them. Look at it. So for they that will be preserved, except he the Lord made it to be preserved. How is the command? You won't just walk here to say distraction like you were told that Abi Ra had met with them. He welcomed them like the three angels you were also told about. They eat from his kitchen live. He prepared them before it. And they did eat. As for your generation of intelligence and spirit and angels, you said they are not human beings. That you are rather the ones the Lord has given what? Power to do what? Whatever it places you. Now I'm not what? To encourage those things. So 4 says what? That for those angels presided over all the mighty waters. Then the one he erect as what? The great one among them went out from the presence of Enoch. Having been told all this, you have to know that. Now watch carefully. This is a short message that we want to give or deliver as it concerns what? Where we are and what can spring out from this. And the current era is what? Aquarian age. That is the glory of the golden age returning. To what? Its throne. So it's not about churches boasting. It's about what have you done? The judgment. That will determine from a kingdom. Now watch carefully. This is a 35. You thought it's a joke. Watch carefully again. Now there's 69. So we mentioned what? We mentioned 60 what? 65. When you hear it in the sound, I'm hearing it. So you two bear with us that we know what we mentioned. 65. Already the 65, when you add it, is 11. That is 101. So you know that from 101 always come with what? Angels and judgment. Don't doubt it. Because if there are other forces who take charge and spirit or orders from other forces or angels, so it is then you know the time is shadow. They don't always do the same thing. They have shadows. So you heard probably 35. But I'm telling you, it's also connected. So the 65, I'm telling you, I'm not watching like you are watching now. My ear is somewhere, far away. So I'm only talking and hearing. That's the only way I'm correcting myself if I have to. Because I've told you that whatever number you hear on my tongue, that is what I'm to talk about. So that we have what? We have handled what? 65. Enoch what? 65. Now we take the Enoch 69. This E69 is the main purpose for this talking. E69. As I've quoted on the thumbnails. E65 and then E69. Now watch carefully. Now he said, after this, the name of the Son of Man. You see that he's talking about the Son of Man. Who is described as Son of Man? Anybody that sowed a good seed or who planted any good vineyard, like we are saying it. You say it now. This connect with what? Air, blowing. Or you don't say it. Function, look at it. Or the mango is not planting itself in the glory of it. The glowing. So the best part of anything is what we say glowing. That's the side we see as light. So your light part is the best that you can do. That is what we say is glowing. That also gives glory or credit, the glowing, to the Lord who is what? A glowing one. All right, check it again. Now what happened? So he said after the name of the Son of Man. What is the name? We probably will say it here. And it says what? Living with what? The Lord of Spirits was exalted or exalted as the inhabitant of the earth. So he was already what? Among the men on earth. Right? Or he was among the creatures on this earth, this same earth. Now watch carefully. And it said, it also had been, so it also been what? Exalted. I speak the language that is what? For the definition of what? Spirit and healing. Not what is written here. You don't know what they are. When I show you what those words that I deny are, you will know that truly I'm the one to do my work as a master. Not a monster to you. Where we call for what? Change. Now what? I'm the son of chariot. Sunday birth. You look at the chariot here. And it said what? It was what? And I don't want to mention was because we have a name. Then it's better I say it was. So it was exalted in the chariot of the spirit. And the name went what? forth in the midst of them. We definitely will know this name. From that time, the one standing, or the one he had given authority, was not drawn in the midst of them. How that he was seated him between two spirits. That is a chariot. Like you see the chariot and the horse and the one riding on it. These are the things we are saying. So already, wherever it is in the scripture, in the word, when I mentioned that we have a son of chariot, or a chariot son, that is called by the name Sunday. If you want to go look at that, you'll see what mystery is there. They were also like that. If you want us to talk about it, I know it already, we'll talk about it. And it goes again to say that between the north and the west, where the angels received their hope. Or what is a hope? Rope. What ropes? To measure out a place for the elect and the righteous. So what is the name that they try to call here? The son of chariot. Who is sitting between what? North and west. Wow. And what is it again? There he beheld the fathers of the first men and the saints who dwell in the place forever. This will end. I'll even take it again because I have a lot. You don't know. Nobody can do it where I'm doing this. Yes, I'm only just listen to the breath and the nose. I don't want my nose to be like this. I'll do it even again. Thank you very much. We're the broadcast right here. For you to know that I'm the one who did it, this Mission and Medicine Sylvester's, the only one with Sunday birth, January, Aquarian, and nobody else. Aquarian doesn't mean underwater. Aquarian doesn't mean marine. They are saying the one who made it possible. They are saying the one who is of rain. When I speak it rain, it will rain. Or I can just form the rain right now. Rain, 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 and it formed. So anytime the scripture will talk about something very important, look at what you have heard about this, in this or from this. I didn't just pass. I'm now supposed to go now. For you to know that I'm not here to stay, and I'm going. So we'll be right there. At the other corner right there, I'll be right there to take another direction. And then we depict the map of the enemy. We depict the map of the failure. For he that is unable to speak, he is your enemy. So when you are finding challenges, trying to make yourself who you are or your true self, and you find it difficult, then it's the enemy. He's just close to you. He's in the house with you. He's in the same area with you. The one who is far away, don't mind. That one, maybe sometime you get to know, but that you begin to fight from around you or in the house. The person who is your enemy is in the house with you, in the same house with you. Thank you.